morning, it's Tandy the Canadian Stamper. There's a lot going on in my house right now, so I'm gonna actually close this door so we're not interrupted. How's your Saturday morning? We're gonna do a partial die cut tutorial using the Decorative Trees dies and stamp set. That's this one here. Decorative Trees, that's what that looks like. So I showed you the dies last weekend when we were doing some crafty stuff, and so we're going to work with it again today. We're going to heat emboss, and I'm going to show you how to do this partial die cut tutorial, and then you can see if you like it and maybe if you want to try it yourself. Good morning, friends, and I think that's about it. I'm going to drop a couple of links in the comments to the Crafty Fall Social and a little bit of festive class, which you can do in person. Gosh, I think it's next weekend, or online, or if you're in the States, you can purchase the PDF and not PDF, the video tutorials and the instant download with templates for $7, I think it is. And I see Pam jumping on. Pam, are you back from your vacay? We need to talk because I need to know how your trip went. I'm really excited. Let's do it. Kate, heat bossing is your nemesis? What the actual? What are you talking about? Tell me more about this. All right, so here's what we're using. I'm gonna bring up comments. We're also going to use this embossing folder. It's snowflakes. Snowflakes, hi Gail, I see you jumping on. And what else are we doing? Here's the dies. Now these dies, there's 2 sheets of these dies. This one actually goes like this. There's 2 sheets, so you get a ton. Now, today I have in here cut out, not all of them, but some of them, these little tree decorating things. Look at how adorable this teeny tiny little bow is. You know I'm getting glue everywhere. 100%. Okay, I'm dropping in the comments the 2 whatchamacallit, Crafty Fall Social and a little bit of festive. So Kate and I purchased the product, so if you still want to join last minute, you can do that, but we have limited amounts in person or online. All right, let's get going. I'll show you all the things. So here's our pieces. I needed to cut actually a white piece to go in here, but I did not. So remember to do that. The tutorial and information will be in the newsletter that goes out tomorrow. So I'm using garden green, and this is, what is this? Granny apple green. That's what that is. And they're about 1/4 of an inch different. And that's gonna go on like so. Oh shoot, I forgot to cut my designer series paper. We need to strip a designer series paper. So Christy's here. I'm not blaming, but she came. Christy has gone to Rifflandia. Yes, she's got a whole weekend pass. And so she got in about, I don't know, just after 12 last night, and she was up at 8 o'clock this morning. Anyways, we were chatting about all the things. Okay, here's these. I'm not sure which one we're gonna use. All right, so I do need to concentrate, so let's get to it. No storytelling until I'm finished concentrating, just because I had intended to do this, like make one, and then I'd have a sample to show you and then make one with you live, but Christy and I got to kibitzing, so there's no card done already. Okay, Jan, sounds good. Would be great. Thank you kindly. Just keep remembering to put glue on the one that is slightly smaller. All right, so there's a couple steps. You can follow along. I've cased this from a demonstrator in the States, and her name is Lisa Curcio. She's amazing. If you don't follow her, I recommend it. She's got some great stuff on her YouTube channel and Facebook and whatnot. She's got some great ideas. There's so many great demonstrators out there. Okay, so there's first piece done. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and don't glue this to this yet. Where's a pencil? And what you want to do is you want to, the piece that we're gonna cut here, which I have failed to cut, is 1 inch by 5.5. So I'm just kind of being mindful that there's gonna be 1 inch there. And once you're straight, you're gonna do a line there, because that's where we're gonna stamp. But we're gonna heat emboss when we stamp. So let's deal with this first. So I've got all my heat embossing stuff here. Now, Kate, did you say this is your nemesis? Heat embossing is? So there's your Stampin' Buddy to get rid of the static. Versamark. I've got my little tray, and we're gonna use white white embossing powder. And I have my tree lined up already. I actually need a pad here. Hang on. Because it's a photopolymer stamp set, so I want to have my cushion. Geez, it's really hard to see that line. All right, so heat embossing. Use your embossing buddy to get away the static. Ink up your stamp with Versamark, which is clear ink. And you're gonna put, I mean, it's really up to you how you wanna do it. I'm gonna try and get the image very close to the line. Yep, beautiful. So then you're gonna dump this over this. I hope this works, since I didn't practice first. So do a generous amount to get coverage, yeah? Do a little flicky flick to get your extra. I have a little bit here, so in the set, you get this tray, you get an embossing buddy, you get this brush, and you also get tweezers, because it can get really hot. Okay, so what you do is you shake this to the end, you twist this off, and you pour it back. So this will last you years probably. I'm not gonna do that with you on camera, but you get the idea. So then we're gonna heat this up. So this is your heat tool. You've got 2 settings. It'll be loud for a moment. Going on number 2. So to help it not warp, I heat up the back of the paper too. And you're just gonna hold it until it melts. Beautiful. That's it. I'm pausing because I want to erase the line, but be mindful of your eraser, because sometimes erasers leave black marks, and that would upset me. So I'm just lightly going over, because I don't need this line anymore. Not really. I mean, you still kind of do need it, but maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Okay, so this, I think we're gonna do about there. Okay, now where's my die? So then what you do, so this is still not glued down. Don't glue this down. You're gonna take your die. This is not the set that Lisa Curcio used. She used a different set. So any die would work with this. Well, any die that, you know, you have a stamp and have to have a coordinating stamp and die, I think. Okay, so now we're mindful that I'm still gonna have one piece here. mean, in theory, you want to line up this green with the line that was there. And I guess you could go there. Let's go there. Now, you're going to take this die. Here's the hardest part. And you're going to line up the die where it would cut. And you're going to cut this piece. You're not cutting this piece. You're cutting this piece. And you're lining it up. I think that's good. Right there. Okay, so then I'm using a Post-it note on the left side because the right side is essentially not going to cut anything. Whoops. It moved. There. Okay, now this piece is going in our die cutting machine, which I happen to have right here. Oh, it's so heavy. All right, so then this goes there. Now, I think I'm gonna go through 2 times, like front and back, or forwards and then come back. So there's one pass. Now I'm gonna come through this way because it's going through 2 pieces of cardstock. Let's see how we go. Did it cut? Did you cut? Oh yeah, beauty. Okay, so then you're just gonna be mindful, just take that off gingerly. And there's your piece that's popped right out. So now see how there's all of these lines on here from, this is your die cutting plate. It's supposed to look like this after use, but unfortunately it does leave some marks on your cardstock. So to fix that, we're gonna emboss it. And then no one will know. Now, here's a good question. Please tell me, do you think this is the way, not a lot of snow to a lot of snow? Or do you think it's to go this way? Lots of snow. Which way do you think it is? Maybe you can tell me what you think. Like, because I kind of want it to go this way, but I think it's probably this way. So we're going to put this in here while you are telling me what you think. And we're gonna get our machine back. So now with your die cutting machine, to know which plates do what, see in here, it's got instructions on how to do the plates. Eventually you'll probably memorize how to do it. When putting an embossing folder in, always do spine first. And then this is plate number 4, which is used for embossing. Let's see if that worked. Oh yeah. Then you have textured on there. What do you guys say? Lots of snow at the top. Yeah, see, Lori, that's how I think it is. Falling, yes. Also, I agree, Pam. It's like the snow is piling on the ground. See, maybe it's just an ambidextrous embossing folder, perhaps. All right, so we're done with this machine. And we've got our piece. Now, I'm gonna bring this back, see if I did it right. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, we're not done. So where's our, I did not cut a piece of designer series paper, so sorry about that. You're just gonna have to bear with me for a moment. I might actually use this one. This is the deer set. Kate, I think you did a, Kate, I think you did a little video with using the deer set. I think I'm going to use this strip right here because we're going to decorate this tree and it's going to work so cute. So this piece is 1 by 5.5. So I'm just going to go 1 on this side. Oops, am I in camera? There we go. 1 on this side. And then 5.5 I'm just gonna go a smidge, not quite 5.5. Not quite that tall. So we've got garden green, we've got our, why can't I remember the name of this paper? Granny apple green, and then we're gonna bring in some red. So I think that works perfectly. Yeah, love it. Okay. Now, let's get this glued together. So this is just gonna be wet glue. You did do a super cute card. What do you think of the deers, Kate? You must have the set. Obviously you have the set. What do you think of the deers? Because you can make a, you can like put together the deer face, right? With all the different pieces. Let me show you. Because there's this one that I didn't finish from Sue's house. So what we're talking about is you have these little pieces for the deer, the die cut, and then they layer. There's another piece in here somewhere for his little face. Oh, there it is. It is really cute. Sorry, I'm totally sidetracking myself here with this little deer, but he's so stinking cute. So this is, so the paper that I'm using, this designer series paper, is from the bundle where you can make this little deer like this. And he's adorable. Anyways, I digress. Okay, let's get back on track. All right, now, here come the dimensionals. So 2 options you can do is you can do these regular dimensionals, or you can do these ones, which are the long foam adhesive strips. So the goal here is to fully support this piece of paper that's gonna go on top of here. So if you only use a couple of dimensionals, the piece is gonna sag, and it might just kind of make your card not look awesome as it is. So don't be shy with your dimensionals. You're gonna see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I'm doing this because I'm always out. You guys do this with your dimensionals, right? Save your edges. All right, so Kate made you fall in love with it. That's typical. Sometimes it's always, you look in the catalog and you're like, yeah, that looks good, whatever. And you're like, I can live without it. And then sure enough, somebody uses it. Somebody like me or Kate or another demonstrator uses it. And you're like, God, now I need to have it. All right. Yeah, so you're just being very generous with your dimensionals. So it's fully supported. Nobody's gonna see this side anyways. It seems like a lot, doesn't it? It's okay. I'm a trained professional. It's okay. Okay. Now, what some people do is this. They take your pick tool, they flip it, and then they do this. And they take the backing off like this. I don't normally do this, but it's working for me today. So we're doing it. Where's my little garbage? So today, I think is gonna be my day to put up fall decorations. I think I probably have 4 bins in the basement of fall decorations. And today they're going up. It's a rainy day here. Lance is going to work today. We're having company for dinner. Where's your comments at? Yeah, trained professional. It's a good one, hey? Okay, I think that's good. Now, so I'm gonna line this up on my glass mat studio. So this glass mat studio that I'm working on, this is the grand prize at the Crafty Fall Social. The link is in the description. And So we're gonna do prize draws like every 15 minutes, and then there's a grand prize. So when you arrive, you get a ticket and for the grand prize draw. Okay, what do you think so far? Thumbs up, yes? You dig it? Do you envision, do you have dies and stamps that you're like, yes, I know what could work with this? I hope so. All right, so I have mounted on here, Oh Christmas Tree, because Christmas tree. Where's my inks? There they are. Now, okay, so I'm gonna ask you red or green, but before you answer, let's just play with this for a minute. Like, honestly, look how stinking cute these things are. I thought, oh, that's cool. Let's decorate the tree. It's fun, right? So we have this option, and then I showed it at the very beginning, but I'm going to show it again. Look at these teeny tiny little bows. So cute. So you could do bows, or there's little baubles, or there's garland. So the question is, see, I think this garland's too big. I think the green and red baubles. So we're color coordinating, of course, with Stampin' Up! Colors. So I've got real red in both of these, so they complement. And then this Granny Apple Green picks up these ones. So what do you think? Red. Christine, you already said red. Okay, so baubles and garland, or what do you think? I think the star for sure needs to go on there. What do you guys think? I think baubles and garland. Tell me what you think in the comments, please. I think this one goes there, and then I might just snip this because it's a bit too big. You're still too big. It's cute. I really like it. Okay, what are you guys saying? Yes, Carissa says yes. Garland and baubles. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. Nobody's commenting. Oh, baubles and garland. Oh, Lori says baubles and garland. Okay, all right. Let's do this one first. So you've got a level issue happening here. Actually, maybe I should do a mini dimensional just to be safe. So I'm putting the dimensional on the project first, and then I'm doing this. It's too big. Stand by. A little bit of surgery. Whoops. Just a smidge too big. Perfecto. Now, hi Christine, good morning. Let's get our garland on. Geez, this is like itty bitty. So just a little dab will do ya. Whoops. It's a perfect day for crafting because it's not very nice out. I did 5,000 steps yesterday on my under the desk treadmill. What's happening here? There we go. I think you're the last one up there. All right. Star, baubles, and garland. You're all in, Jen. You're all in. I think that's what we're doing. Just to bear with me while I'm fussing about here. It's cute. I really think it's cute. Maybe one more? Yep, right along the bottom. Okay, so you're gonna have to get a wet wipe because you're gonna have sticky fingers. And I happen to have that here. All right, now, just a couple of baubles and we're done. Well, pardon me, we have a sentiment to do and then we're done. Oh, and, well, I was gonna say bling, but, okay, so here's another trick you can do. I was gonna say bling, but with the decorated tree, I don't want it to compete. So one thing that you can do with your take your pick tool when you don't have sticky fingers is, so this is the putty end, and you saw how I just unscrewed one end and added another one. So for example, we're gonna pick up with the putty end one of our baubles. I'm gonna add just a little bit of glue, and then it's going on the tree. And then we'll do that again. So you need it to be, I need this one. Oh, it did work. I love it when I love my projects. I feel so accomplished. Let's go over here. Then one more green. So it's a handy little tool, right? This is a take your pick tool. And then you can get different attachments. I think it's 15 bucks maybe? I think we're okay like that. Because if I add one more, yeah, I'm leaving it. That's enough. All right, now, green or red? I feel like red's the way to go for a sentiment. So tap, tap, gentle. This is just a scrap piece of paper, and I'm leaving enough at the end because I want this to, I want it to kind of cover the, going this way. And I want to flag it at the end. So let's go there. Nailed it. I actually don't really like this. What do you guys think of this sentiment? I feel like I need to have something a little thinner. I'm just gonna go with it. All right. So I'm gonna cut this straight, and I just want to trim this. Now, you could put it in your trimmer if that makes you nervous, cutting it freehand like that. And we're gonna flag the end, not with these scissors. So we're gonna snip in the middle, left to right, middle. However deep you go is how deep your flag is gonna be. So I'm going there, then I'm starting my scissors right here in the corner, and I'm gonna trim up to that corner, right? Some people now turn it over and do the same thing. I just go like this. And you're cutting from the angle to the middle. That's it. You have flagged your sentiment. Okay, let's put this away. Okay. Oh my God, this card's so cute, if I do say so myself. So now I'm gonna glue this down. I mean, you can if you want to, but don't worry about this end. Well, okay, I said don't worry about it, but let's worry about it. Let's just put a little guy. And some of this, and then we're so almost done. So what do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you like the card. This is called, what is this called? Card called. The title is Partial Die Cut Tutorial. Yeah. I think it's super cute. It's so fun. So you'd probably put a white piece in here to do your sentiment, or actually, you know what? A piece of garden green would go in here perfectly, and then it's light enough to write on, or a piece of white to match with that one. Give me a thumbs up if you like this project. So Lori, I see your comment there about the under the treadmill or desk treadmill. So let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. I bought this. So it's got wheels at the end. So I pick up this side, and then it's got a little remote control, and I stand my desk up, and I walk and I work. So yeah, that's my under the desk treadmill. So I did 5,000 steps yesterday, which is not very many. Usually I do 10,000. And yeah, so that was my new, when we came back from Europe and we walked so like 15 or more, 15 to 20,000 steps a day. And I didn't feel very good when I came home. So I bought the under the desk treadmill to walk more. And yeah, so that's what that's about. Thanks for hanging out. Give me a thumbs up if you like the card. Thanks for hanging out today. I so appreciate you spending time with me on Saturday mornings, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.